Okay, patuloy po tayo sa ating discussion tungkol sa sum of the arithmetic sequence. Pero, ang isosolve natin is word problems involving arithmetic sequence using the formula of the sum of the arithmetic sequence. Okay, let's have this example. If the first n terms of the sequence 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on are added, how many terms given a sum of 126? Okay, of course, alamin natin ang given. 9 is the first term, then 126 is the sum of the terms. And of course, kukunin natin ang common difference. Ang common difference is from o nanggaling sa 12 minus 9 or 15 minus 12 or 18 minus 15, and ang makukuha natin ay 3. Okay, so we're going to find n dito. N is the number of terms. Now, since the last term is not given, so we use the following formula. So ganun pa rin kanina, no? Pag wala tayong last term, gagamitin natin itong formula. Okay, A7 is equals to n over 2 times 2 times A sub 1, the first term, plus n minus 1 times d. By substitution, 126 is the tot or the sum, then 2 times 9 as the first term, n minus 1 times 3 as the common difference. Okay, multiply first 2 times 9, 18. By distributive property, n times 3 is equal to 3n, then 1 or negative 1 times 3 is equal to negative 3. Then copy the remaining. Okay, this time you're going to multiply 12 times 2 is equivalent to 252. Then copy the remaining. So let us we will be combining 18 and negative 3 since they are like terms. Okay, and that our equation now is 252 is equal to n times 3n plus 15 of yung na-i-add na 18 minus 3. So bring down 3n. Multiply n times 3n will give you 3n squared, and n times 15 will give you positive 15n. Then copy 252. So since this is a quadratic equation, so of course ang gagamitin natin dito is you're going to equate this to 0. Again, equate to 0. So if you're going to use additive inverse or transpose na lang ng 252 to the right, ang mangyayari is 3n squared plus 15n, then transpose 252, naging negative 252 on the right side of the equation. So ang nasa left side natin ay 0. So to simplify, since our numerical value in the first term is 3, so we are going to divide all by 3. So kaya by dividing, we have 3n squared divided by 3, we have n squared, and 15n divided by 3, you have 5n. Negative 252 divided by 3 is negative 84. Again, since this is a quadratic equation, so ang gagamitin natin ay factoring. So by factoring, the factors of 84 are 12 and 7. So 12 is positive and 7 is negative. So to get the value of n, you equate to 0. So n plus 12 equals 0 and n minus 7 equals 0. So therefore, n equals to negative 12 and n is equal to 7. Since the domain of the sequence is the set of positive integers, so kailangan ang gagamitin lang natin, ang domain ay positive. So therefore, we are going to reject negative 12. Hence, we only accept n is equal to 7. So therefore, the number of terms that will be add up to 126 is 7. Yun ang number of terms. Number of terms pa lang. Okay, ngayon, another example na naman tayo in solving problems. Find the sum of the integers between 1 and 70 and are divisible by 3. So, kung alam niyo ang divisible by 3, so from 1 to 70, ang divisible by 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Then, ang last between 1 to 70 is 69. Again, ang mga numbers in between 1 to 70 are 3 ang first term and 69 ang last term. So, kaya kung makikita mo sa given, instead na 1 ang first term, hindi na. Kasi it should be kailangan divisible by 3. And 69 ang last term kasi yun ay divisible by 3 din. So, sa pagkakaalam natin, ang 70 is not divisible by 3. So, kailangan din natin ang difference. So, subtract 6 minus 3, 9 minus 6, or 12 minus 9. Ang lalabas doon ay 3. Now, kung makikita natin, dalawa ang unknown natin. It is the number of terms and the total or the sum of the arithmetic sequence or the a sub n. So that's why to solve for n muna, so hanapin muna natin ang number of terms bago natin makuha ang sum of the terms. So you use the formula a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay. So, by substitution, we have 69 as our last term equals 3 the first term plus n minus 1 times 3 as our common difference. Okay, multiply first negative 1 times 3. We have negative 3 and multiply 3 times n. We have 3n, then copy. Okay, combine 3 and negative 3 will give you 0 and that the remaining is 69 and 3n. So to get the value of n, divide both sides by 3. So ang n now is equal to 23. So again, in this problem, dalawa po ang hanapin natin. Ang n, andito na. Then, we're going to solve. Isusolve na naman natin ngayon ang s sub n. Formula na naman. Okay. So, the formula is a sub n is equal to n over 2 times 2, the first term, plus n minus 1 times the common difference, which is d. Okay, substitute. So, 23 is the number of terms na na-solve natin kanina. 2 times 3 as the first term, plus 23 is the number of terms again. Then, 3 is the common difference. So, nagkataon lang ang first term and the common difference ay magpareho. Okay, multiply 2 times 3. We have 6. 23 minus 1 equals 22. Then copy 3 or bring down yung iba. So, you have to multiply first 22 times 3 will give you 66. Then copy. Okay, again, add na naman yung 6 and 66. Ang lalabas ay 72. Then, multiply 23 times 72 divided by 2. The answer is 828. Ulitin ko, imumultiply muna natin ang 23 times 72 equals divided by 2. The answer is 828. So, the sum of the integers from 1 to 70 or in between 1 to 70 is 828. Okay, let's have another example. The sum of the first 15 terms of an arithmetic sequence is 765. If the first term is 23, what is the common difference? So again, let us find first the given. We have 23 as the first term and 15 as the number of terms since mayroon tayong 15 terms, and 765. Yun ang magiging value mo sa S sub n or E sub 15 kasi you only have to solve for 15 terms. So ngayon, ang hanapin natin ay D or the common difference. Okay, so solve for D, use the formula, then substitute 765 is the value of S sub n equals 15, the number of terms, times 2, and substitute 23 as the first term, plus 15 minus 1 times D. Okay, so ang inong isosolve, of course, is 2 times 23, which is equal to 46. Then 15 minus 1 is 14. Times D, you have 14D. Bring down. So this time, ang gagawin natin ay cross multiply. 765 times 2 is 1,530. Then multiply 15 times 46 is 690. Then 15 times 14D is equal to 210D. Okay. So ngayon, ang hanapin natin ay D. Pwede na tayong mag-arrange. Okay. Yung nasa right side, ilagay natin sa left side kasi yun ang may unknown value. Then yung nasa left side, ilalagay natin sa right side. So ganito lang. 210D plus 690 equals 1,530. So para natin ma-eliminate ang 690, of course, gagamit tayo ng additive inverse. So ang additive inverse natin ay negative 690. So to eliminate 690. So by combining, so bring down 210D, then 0 na ang 690 and negative 690. So combine 1,530 and negative 690. The answer is positive 840. So ang hanapin na natin ang value ng D. So ang numerical ng D is 210. So para maging 1, divide it by 210. So dividing 210, the answer is D. And 840 divided by 210, the answer is 4. So the value of D is equal to 4, or the common difference is equal to 4.